So, it's very short. Now, let's proceed naman sa model translation. So, for this one, the model translation phase for training simulator will consist of these three. So, selecting the model language, high-level flowchart of model, and develop model in selected language. So, let's start with selecting the model language. So, for this one, the practitioner here, in the traditional way, no, pwede siyang mamili ng either high-level programming language ba? So, when you say high-level programming language, ito yung mga programming language such as Python, Pascal, ano pa ba, Java, and many more, yung mga ganun na language. Or di kaya, the practitioner can use mga specialized software package. So, accordingly here, much better na or much advisable na gumamit ka na lang ng specialized software package. Bakit? Kasi when you're using high-level programming language, lahat ng mga processes in modeling your or creating your flowchart, training your simulator, i-code mo yan manually. While when using specialized software package, all you have to do is drag and drop and input names, labels. Ganon. So, much better talaga yung specialized software package. So, etong specialized software package, these are used for developing training simulators. And they are known as authoring software. So, remember that. Specialized software packages is known as authoring software. So, authoring software is specifically designed for facilitating the use of interactive sound, music, movie, and graphic components. Okay. So, mas pinapadali niya yung pag-facilitate ng mga graphical data. So, accordingly here, as presented, no, ang popular authoring software is tinatawag na Macromedia's authoring development platform. But this one is napalitan na to siya ng, I think, Adobe ata, Adobe Authorware ang pangalan. So, you can search na lang while viewing this video. You try to type Macromedia's Authorware. Okay, so that's for selecting the modeling language. Now, let's proceed naman sa second, which is high-level flowchart of simulator model. So, for this one, yung basic na flowchart of your simulator model. So, gagawa ka ng flowchart. So, alam niyo naman yan kung paano gawin yung flowchart. Nadaanan niyo na to. So, merong start oval, process rectangle, decision diamond, input-output presented by tilted parallelogram, at saka stop oval. So, you already know that. So, hindi ko na yan siya i-discuss. So, yan. Yan ay example of a high-level flowchart. So, basically, it is from the start to the end process of your model using a flowchart. Now, after creating your high-level flowchart, let's proceed to developing the model in selected language. So, during this component of the model translation phase, practitioner will be programming the high-level flowchart in the selected authoring language. And although na yung actual programming of the simulator is application-based dependent na process, kailangan pa rin ng mga general guidelines na i-provide for the practitioner. So, ito yung mga guidelines na kailangan. So, we have operating modes. So, we already know that, right? That is the instructional, training, at saka test mode. Followed by credit screens. So, itong credit screen, ang makikita dito is lahat ng mga names of those people included in the simulation process. Included na dito yung contact information for acquiring the simulator or receiving technical support. And this credit scene will normally appear only once when the program is first run. Next naman ang help screen. So, ito, it may be necessary to include a variety of help screen. So, there are two types of help screen. So, we have orientation at saka operational help. Okay, so, accordingly here, ang orientation screen, ang ginagawa niya or ang purpose niya is to provide the user with the basic information about the purpose of the capabilities of the program. Ang operational help naman is it will provide the user the idea on how to use the system. Okay, last guideline is the menu system. So this is very essential that the practitioner include some sort of menu system in the simulator. So this menu system should be available regardless of the mode or section of the simulator the user is currently using. So that's for the modal translation. Now let's proceed to verification. So this is very short lang. So ang verification process for training simulators consists of the same general process as for traditional simulation model. So, ang verification process is the process of ensuring that the model operates as intended. Okay? So, this phase is generally consists of debugging. So, remember that. So, the debugging process can be facilitated by the following. So, using variable display in the simulator screens, stepping through the program, and writing data to an external file. So, the only thing that you should remember in verification is that more on debugging good siya. Now, let's proceed to validation.